Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Pakistan
Absorbing the pressure well from the bowlers. Bumrah ready to start from the pavilion end. Going with spin now.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Quick onto that in the infield. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. End of the over, the batter's pinned down at the moment. Straight to the fielder. Wow, that missed the lot.
Sometimes you've just got to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early. Well timed, 4 runs. A few gaps opening up here with the more aggressive field choice. A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot.
Nice, solid defensive shot. Siraj bowled a tidy line that over. Finds the fielder with that shot. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Picks the gap perfectly.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
End of the over, 4 off it.
Pakistan
A 99 for 4. Nicked it. Got to follow up that last delivery, found the edge, but no reward, putting the pressure on the batter. Very good shot there.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
A good contest here at the moment, 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Something has them spooked. No delivery offered there. Dead ball again. Dug that out well.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter. Shoulders, arms, and true to the wicketkeeper.
End of the over, 6 off it.
Pakistan.
Are 105 for 4. Jadeja ready to start from the pavilion end.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Thick inside edge there. 2 runs added.
Pakistan.
Are 107 for 4.
A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot.
Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Doesn't beat the infield. Maiden over, well bowled. Ah, that's nice. Good defence. Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
It was an outstanding shot. Saw it early, not much width to play with, and drove it through the covers for 4.
Jadeja bowled well that over. Good running, keeping the scoreboard ticking over. No, 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 terrible shot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Over completed, 4 runs added,
Pakistan
are 115 for 4. Jadeja ready to start from the pavilion end. Ashwin, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Edged. They've gone up here. Wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket and a very frustrated batter heading back to the pavilion. Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Cuts that off well in the infield. End of the over.
Pakistan
Are 115 for 5. Through the gap, great shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Dug that out well. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Misses everything.
They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up.
End of the over. Batting seems to be quite tough at present. You can feel the screws slowly turning in. Outside edge. Everyone's gone up. Really confident appeal. Trying to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitching it on a length is obviously the way to go. just the one run off,
Pakistan.
or 121 for 5. Going with pace now.
Going with a more aggressive field choice.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
That showed great skill, lovely timing, and the boundary was the only place it was heading. Left alone, keeper.
Oh, that's great commitment by the fielder.
A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot.
Shami bowled a tidy line that over. Can't get that outside the ring field. Edged, what a delivery. Ashwin with a massive appeal. Might have been bat first though. Quick onto that in the infield. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. That's the over.
Pakistan.
Or 125 for 5. Shami ready to start from the nursery end.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Through the gap, great shot.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Timed to perfection. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Shami bowled well that over. Inside the line, pulled away, mid-wicket, cuts it off nicely.
Beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders had no chance.
Cuts it away, but finds the man just behind point. 5 runs added in that over.
Pakistan.
For 134 for 5.
Bit of shape on the way through. Shakil happy just to watch it go by.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Shot, lent into the ball, hit through the line, 4 more.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle and raced to the boundary.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Shoulders, arms, and true to the wicketkeeper.
Nice, solid defensive shot. Well batted, 4 runs off the over.
Pakistan.
For 138 for 5. Straight to the fielder. Gone. Great reflexes. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
Well, a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
As they take guard, they'll want to feel bat on ball early and get off the mark and settle the nerves a bit.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Dug that out well. Over completed, and it's a maiden. Shami ready to start from the nursery end. Jadeja has been going well here, comes back on from the nursery end. Couldn't get it through the field.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Doesn't beat the infield. Jadeja kept it tight. Picked that well, and that's on its way to the boundary.
This is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary. Taking a bit of a risk here with a more aggressive field.
Another quiet over completed. The batters are staying the course, though. Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring. And out. What a great catch. Diving away and plucked it with one hand. What a catch. What an absolute beauty of a catch. Divine diving catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter makes their way out. End of the over.
Pakistan
For 144 for 7. Nice, solid defensive shot. Ah, that's nice. Good defence.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Fine edge, beautiful ball. Wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch. An absolute screamer, diving away to the side and taking a great catch.
Not a bad innings, was really starting to up the run rate, but cut short, a really important wicket to get at this stage of the match.
Edge. Ashwin finishes an excellent over and walks away with a well-earned wicket. Jadeja ready to start from the nursery end. No, no, no. Terrible shot.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. Shah watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Jadeja bowled well that over. Bumrah coming back on after a break.
Some changes made to the field here, going more aggressive.
Wow, that missed the lot.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Big edge. Oh, but where's that going? A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
The captain going with an aggressive field.
India managed to keep the batters quiet. End of the over and the umpire signals for tea. India in that session with a 4-wicket haul. They've got themselves on top and are very well set up in this match now. I'm off for a quick nap. I'll see you very soon. Siraj back on now. Poor shot, really lucky. Dug that out well. The bowler seems to have lost their grip of the ball there on the way forward. Dead ball. Misses everything. End of the over, a maiden. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Something has them spooked. No delivery offered there. Big appeal. What's the umpire going to say? Drives straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that, though. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Bumrah bowled well that over. Siraj ready to start from the nursery end. Can't get that outside the ring field. Nice solid defensive shot. They've gone up, but I'm not sure what they're appealing for.
A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it. Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
End of the over. Batting seems to be quite tough at present. You can feel the screws slowly turning in. Quick onto that in the infield. Through the gap, great shot.
Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that one to the boundary. What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Race to the boundary.
Dug that out well. End of the over, the batter's pinned down at the moment. Fine edge, beautiful ball. Everyone's gone up for that. They're confident about this one. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitching it on a length is obviously the way to go. Gone. Great catch. What a catch. What an absolute beauty of a catch. Divine diving catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
And it's a dead ball there. Perhaps there was some movement in his field of vision.
He's got their tail up.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Over completed, and it's a maiden. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. The delivery is null and void, a dead ball. Nice, solid defensive shot. Big shout from the bowler. Siraj ready to start from the nursery end.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it. Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
The bowler appears to have lost their footing on their way up to the crease. Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off.
A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot.
Dug that out well. Ended it, not many coming from it.